haven't done that since I was 8.
No wonder she got some screws loose. Dapped him up.
Ballad of Ambrose and Gunnel.
Oh, they're letting Milchick cook this episode. All right, here we go. We got episode number 8 today. Thank you for joining me for another reaction. I'm just curious to see how they're going to try to top that last episode because it was amazing. It was emotional, and in a weird way, it was one of them episodes where they told us a lot of stuff and nothing at the same time. So I don't know how this show does that, but it's amazing. I'm definitely ready to see if there's even an any mark and an outie mark at this point. He woke up after the procedure. So I'm thinking they might be one and the same. And as you guys know, if he finds out what they've been doing to Gemma down on the testing floor, he's gonna be ready to put hands on everybody. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah, definitely hoping we're able to get everyone on the same page and get to Gemma, get her out of Lumen for one, get her away from Dr. Mauer because he's been putting her through a lot. Let's go ahead and see what episode number 8 got for us. This one is called Sweet Vitriol. Make sure you slap a like for your boy. Make sure you are subbed to the channel and hit them post notifications so you know when I'm posting. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Previously on Severance.
Miss Cobell,
Place in me
we get Miss C. Let's go. Okay, waves crashing. Are we having another Ortbo? Hopefully not. Yo, this is beautiful. Where did they shoot this? This is the first time we've been outside of Kier PE, the location or whatever. All right, Salt's Neck, what's going on here? Say an addict cough? You about to huff a little something. That's crazy. I've been reacting to The Wire, so I've been seeing a lot worse than this, though. That's actually not that bad. It's the type of shit they be doing on Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Buddy is knocked after like 2 huffs. Must have been some strong stuff.
Dutch Stevens kid.
How the f do you flip a 2-ton snowplow?
Don't fall far from the gutter.
Well, that's kind of you.
On the house.
Please tell me that ain't what the dude was huffing.
You can top me off anytime.
Hey, yo.
I like the new dude. You want coffee?
No.
Anybody with these piercing blue eyes, I automatically assume is a Egan now. I don't know.
The town is older than I remembered. Frailer.
The market readjustment from a few years ago and retrenchment from some of the core infrastructure investments.
Weather is treacherous out there. I'm guessing this is where Miss C is from. Things are not booming in this town right now. I'll just say that.
Give me that candy. Play with my mind.
I see Lumen. It was written on the building. Oh, is this where Lumen? Oh, that's a Lumen factory, and Lumen must have moved and like messed everything up in the town, I guess. Look at this. Something's wrong with her.
I need you to drive me to Sissy's.
How much trouble are you in?
Enough.
She thought that they tried to offer, and they might have. They might try to kill her for real. Melina was definitely threatening
She
it.
still lives by the 9.
You can stay in the truck. We were once chums.
Colleagues.
What is happening, man? This is about to be a whole nother side story.
Child fucking labor. Was she hacking up a lung at the time?
I can smell it on your breath. Pathetic. But I'll not be the punching dummy for your resentments.
Wow, okay, all right. Let's see what's going on here. She said Kira and Imogene met at an ether factory. I'm not guessing either that means that this was the factory or she was just comparing their situation to the Kira situation. But who is this sissy? I'm guessing it was somebody who was wrapped up in whatever they got going on because she feels like Lumen might actually be watching her house. Yeah, as far as this resentment goes, I'm guessing they feel like Miss Cobell was a reason that Lumen left this town and then everything kind of broke down, went to shit. Speaking of resentment, I already know he's gonna be hitting a few extra bumps while she back there. He's like, I don't like your ass. Oh yeah, I'm about to be driving crazy all the way to Sissy's.
Tell her to drop dead for me.
You are not welcome here.
Why you in here dressed like a ghost?
Not want that huff peddler on my property.
You gave him his thirst for it.
I could definitely see them being siblings. Are these all like illegitimate, like Egans or something?
A Mr. Drummond.
And what did he want? There's a room.
That room stays shut until all who remember her sit with Kier. You know this.
Give me the key. Who cursed this house with woe?
I will not have this quarrel.
Yo, the language they're using is crazy.
After you pulled the tube from her gullet.
Oh, she didn't follow through, but it made a noise. That shit was kind of loud.
If only she had been a believer. Perhaps she would have found solace in the 9.
First off, I gotta point out how much I love anytime Miss Cobell's in like a tense conversation and she's like staring dead at you and then she talks without like barely moving her mouth. I always love her delivery in those moments. But yeah, this is nuts. So Sissy's the one who pulled the tube and she said that's basically what the mother wanted. Man, how close to Kier is this entire situation?
Mr. Egan saw Kier in you. He really did. And the Wintertide Fellowship, even at the factory, no apprentice was more industrious than you.
Wintertide. Oh, I can't remember what character they were talking to, but they definitely mentioned Wintertide before.
Just like you did with Mother.
Is that Kier in the background, that picture? They are really about that life. That's why I'm like, they gotta be close to Kier and the other Egans, man. Like, maybe like related or they were like disowned. I'm over here trying to look at everything in the room. Is that how you guys watch this as well? Like, do you guys try to... I'm trying to spot some crazy shit the first time around. Oh, there goes the heads, the masks.
I found it!
Oh, we're about to find something wild, aren't we? They about to give us a crazy clue right now. A raging clue. Hold on, what? Miss Cobell, chill. Why, huh? Why are we doing this? What? Like, are you getting high right now? Are you, I mean, old boy outside could give you something to huff if you trying to huff something. He gonna put her old ass in the bay.
What happened?
Nothing. Came to get you. She's not too happy about it.
I have to find it.
Find what?
Give me a minute.
Well, you're not gonna find it by falling asleep on the daggone bed. Let's look around. There's not even that much stuff in here.
Want to get high?
Here we go. Going on a trip. You gonna end up coughing up blood in that thing, bro. Don't do drugs, kids. Some good stuff or what?
Oh, I haven't done that since I was 8.
No wonder she got some screws loose. She hasn't done that since she was 8? Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, how you gonna give him all this shit for selling the drugs and you ain't here doing it? What is she looking for? I got like a survival bunker down here. No, it's our boy. Not my boy, that's y'all's boy, bro. That's your man's. Wintertide Fellowship, James Egan. And I'm guessing, is that mom standing next to him? Oh, that was her. So that's what she was looking for? Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. It's cold.
Find it?
And creepy as shit.
Get the truck ready. And watch my head. Don't tell them I was here.
I would never bear falsity to a steward of the Egans. There was no town before the factory. And what about your own employ?
That could quite possibly be true.
Mine! My designs! Overtime contingency, Glasgow block, all of it!
James Egan was the inventor.
Oh, it's one of them situations where he stole her stuff. He gave her an award. It seemed like, right? She won an award and then what, he stole her stuff after that? That's nuts. Okay, so I was thinking maybe there was some sort of romance thing going on. Maybe there was, but wow, okay. So she made all this stuff, or she either invented it or she came up with the idea for it.
Extraordinary. Why have you never spoken of this?
You a damn genius, girl.
That if I sought credit, I would be banished.
No wonder you mad. Sissy, throw her old ass in the bay. Throw her ass in the bay.
It was her hand that removed the tube, not mine.
No!
Your mother was a coward, filled with malice and resentment.
Mink. Do it. Do it, Miss C.
I thought you were different. My flower. You are a weed, just as she was.
Hey! Someone's coming!
Y'all need some weed in this town. Everybody gotta stop. Y'all gotta get off the huffing. That shit is not good for you.
Hampton.
I'll see you around.
What's he gonna do? He gonna try to stall him?
Mark has been reintegrating?
Or a copy.
Yeah.
And she hasn't killed him yet. Put him on.
Hello?
Tell me
Say my name.
everything.
Am I Miss Cobell or am I Miss Selvig, bro? If you say both, then the job is done. Let's go. Oh man, that one seemed quick. That one seemed quick. Oh, it was quick. That was 39 minutes. Yeah, that was a short one. That was another episode where, once again, the vibe was completely different than what we're used to seeing, man. And it's Miss C, man. So of course I'm excited. Definitely one of my favorite characters, and we got her the entire time, even though it was a shorter episode. I mean, since we haven't seen Miss C in a while, they kind of made me forget that she has a whole nother side of this that ended up being more important than I was even thinking. She invented Severance, essentially, right? They said the gas glow block. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, but like all this stuff that it was her idea apparently. And I mean, if you're gonna put these ideas into action, obviously you need some financial backing, which Lumen would provide. But then to manipulate her and take away all the credit at the same time is just next level, man. But yeah, just like the end of any episode in this show, it pretty much raised even more questions. Why have Miss Cobell running the severed floor in the first place? If you knew that she has all this information and you already had to manipulate her in order to keep her quiet, saying that you're going to banish her, why even put her in this position? Could it be as some sort of guilt? Could it be as some sort of deal that they made and she ended up running the severed floor? Or is it just that you needed her? It's probably, I mean, that actually sounds like it's the most likely option, is they needed her expertise on, you know, what's going on, and that's why they kind of, you know, kept her around, and it was like, okay, just keep it quiet that you're the one that actually created all this stuff, and you know, you'll be able to run the severed floor. And I guess she would have taken that deal. We all know that she's really into this cure lifestyle, and if she wasn't, she wouldn't even care. She would have, you know, blabbed instantly like, hey, this is my work, this is, you know, I invented this. But the fact that they threatened her with banishment, I mean, obviously says that she still, you know, wants to be a part of it. And now I'm really hoping that we get some flashbacks to, you know, the school that she was going to, this Wintertide program or whatever it was. I'm hoping we get some flashbacks there too, kind of how we did last episode with Gemma and Mark. That would be pretty dope. See if James, is it James or Jamie? I think it's James, but yeah, see if he's as ghostly as a young man as he is, you know, in the modern day. That would be pretty interesting to see. And yeah, I could actually see that coming, because now that they went this deep into the background and we still haven't even really gotten into everything that the mother was going through, because obviously they said that the mother also very much hated Lumen, and I'm sure that's for her own reasons, apart from, I mean, I'm sure it might blend in with the reasons that Harmony dislikes him as well, but there's a lot, man. We got, what, 2 more episodes left? And I don't think they're going to be able to cover everything that we want them to before the end of the season. Like I said, man, I just hope this series goes as long as they need to finish this story. And you already know, when they decide to tie a bow on it, it's just going to be perfect, man. I just know that they're going to tie everything together so seamlessly, and I'm ready for it, man. And I'm here for the ride as long as they want to take us on this journey, man. I really don't think to this point we've gotten an episode that was this focused. Like, we were with Miss Cobell from beginning to end in this old town that we barely know anything about. I mean, we know a little something now. Apparently it was a small town to begin with. Sissy said the town wasn't very much before Lumen got there. And then when Lumen was there, I'm guessing the economy was booming a little bit more. And when they left, for whatever reason, they went completely to shit and people were just doing a bunch of drugs. I don't know what they're huffing. I don't want to know what they're huffing. Dude started busting out laughing 2 seconds after sniffing the stuff. I don't know if Lumen intentionally destroyed people's lives like that, but that just shows another way that this company just leaves destruction in its path. And I mean, it's already F Lumen, bro. It's been F Lumen since season 1, but they just add on reasons all the time, man. And this is just another one. And it just seems like a very helpless situation for the townsfolk, because that's all they have. That's all they have to turn to, apparently. There's literally nothing going on. I'm guessing they got used to a certain, you know, quality of life at some point, and then it was probably snatched from them. I don't know how long that factory was there, but I'm guessing that the factory was there for a decent amount of time, at least, you know, maybe a generation, you know, somebody's lifetime. Maybe the factory was there for most of their life, so they got used to a certain quality of life, you know, and then that was ripped from them. I mean, that's what I'm thinking based off their response. You know, the response is to live in squalor and huff a bunch of drugs. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm guessing that they really just didn't know how to recover or what to do after Lumen left. So his color palette is wild.
Father?
On a momentous day.
Yes.
Did you say I'll watch? Oh, heck nah.
We should take them raw.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He likes raw eggs and milk. Freaking psycho. So that's their estate? That shit look bigger than the Lumen building.
Today marks the end of your Wintertide Fellowship. Congratulations. Empathy awaits, fellow Wong.
Empathy awaits.
Lay the game on the table.
Oh, the little ring game, right? You about to break it? Gonna make her break it, got you.
Again.
Kill the swimmer, got you. Since it was Helena swimming at the beginning, we gotta kill Helena.
I kissed your innie.
Beg pardon?
We ended up kissing for about a minute.
You are a damn cheater, girl.
How?
With her lips, dude, like.
It didn't mean anything.
Oh, you meant how could you?
I wasn't going to say that.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Now, this is interesting. I guess it's just interesting because we know that the innies view themselves as separate people from the outies, and they kind of get our sympathy because they're getting the short end of the stick, you know, being stuck on the inside of Lumen. But we got an outie here who's jealous that his wife kissed his innie version. It's weird. I mean, the outies, I guess they still view themselves as separate people, even though they're the ones that technically created their innies, right?
I'm gonna go to work and earn a paycheck to feed our children. Maybe I go in and I quit and I just end his existence. How about that?
Oh, how would you feel about that? I mean, if he did that, their marriage is about to be over. I could tell already. But he said, "I'm going to go to work and earn us a paycheck." Are you really the one doing it? You can't play both sides, my boy.
May have participated as a low-level Lumen enforcer.
Okay.
Or goon. We never used words like that. With Lumen, it's very specific language.
Audi Herb was doing his homework. That's what it was.
That was before. I know you're not with them.
Yeah, because that looks like the face of a man that wasn't with them.
Go for a ride with me.
Radar need to bite the shit out of him, man. All right. He looked like he want to give Irving some concrete boots right now. Throw him in the sea.
final quota was promised today. Get him here now.
You're gonna have to go out there and find him. Does anybody know how much time has passed in this season as well? Like, I feel like this whole series has been like 2 weeks. They play with time so hard, it's hard to tell.
Tragically, you're you. There's a mistake.
I'm sorry, the wind was whistling over the hole in the back of your skull, so I didn't quite get that. Did you just call my plan a f***ing mistake?
Yo! Yo, Devin is hilarious for that. Yo, they are definitely siblings, bro. I can tell. I would not want to raise these two. They're two smart asses.
Excuse me.
This is the second day in a row he's not here. Is he coming in? Is he okay?
Helena Egan is my employer. You are my subordinate, and this behavior constitutes insubordination.
Yeah, no shit.
He's like, I can buy you, motherfucker. I'm like, bruh, get out my face, milkshake.
Leave it open.
Hey, yes, I need this energy the rest of the season, please. Any chance to shit on Milchick at this point, I'm for it.
I told my husband about you and me this morning.
Well, he should be, because I'm making you happy. And he's not.
I can't see you anymore.
No, hold on.
Hey, if he quits, that means you're dead, bro. She don't want you to be dead.
You have so much going for you.
No, I have nothing else, and I have pencil erasers.
How you gonna tell him he has so much going for him?
Gretchen G.
Oh my God.
I love you. And I know I'm just an innie, but I love you all the way I do. Gretchen, I made this for you. I can give you a life, please.
Don't get me started. What the heck, man? What? What? Oh my God. That is not the turn I was expecting this to take.
Give it to someone you meet down here.
It's just O&D and the goat people.
It's slim pickings down here, man.
She's not your wife. Because no one would treat someone they love the way she's treating you.
I mean, to an extent.
Like everything's for them.
I don't know. I mean, it could be her own. I mean, obviously they need this job, and she actually has to deal with things like bills and stuff on the outside. But to an extent, he said he was going to quit. I don't know. Maybe it could have been out of love. She didn't want him to die, essentially. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure it's a mix of things, regardless.
They convince you to turn your back on him for some outie woman you don't even know.
You know it's your fault we're down here at all, right?
No, it's not.
He's not getting the concept, bro. Two separate people, man.
Outies, and how come we couldn't tell when you were gone?
But I guess at the same time, my bad for pausing a lot, but I guess at the same time, I feel like Dilly, I just combined Helly and Dylan. Dylan, you know, maybe Dilly might be a new power couple or something. You know, Mark's been missing a couple days. He just lost his potential wife, so maybe Dilly might be a thing. But Dylan has always kind of had that mindset of kind of viewing himself as one and the same with his outie. I forgot about that. Even like towards the beginning, he's always wondering like who I am on the outside. Maybe I'm a scuba expert or whatever the heck he said. I can't remember.
Irving could.
Mark couldn't. Sorry, I guess I'm an asshole down here too.
Damn. That cut deep. Ooh. Yo, how complex these characters are, man. Give this show all the awards, please.
Oh my God, so good. My wife's being held prisoner at Lumen, and I just got brain surgery in my basement. How have you been?
Even under the cover of dark, it's perilous. We wait for night.
Oh, it's perilous. Okay.
Okay. Yep. You want us to wait until the evening?
Cold Harbor.
Boom, boom, boom.
And if you've completed it,
it's too late.
She's already dead.
She better be fucking alive.
Call Mr. Milchick. Tell him you're unwell and won't be coming in today. Do it now.
Hey, if he does that, I feel like Milchick's gonna come see him, man. I was about to say that Mark's aggression, it seems a little misplaced, but then I remembered, oh yeah, she invented all this, so I guess kind of not. She kind of deserves a little bit of this right now. I just hate how Mark lets his freaking sarcasm and shit, you know, he's not very productive. He wastes a lot of time trying to get his little microaggressions off, and it's kind of annoying.
I never hurt anyone. I drove people places.
What, and they never came back?
Happened to them once they got there.
So he's not hands-on with the murders. Yo, you better not touch Irving or this damn dog.
I'm sure you know this is very disappointing and reeks of ingratitude. Keycard.
Y'all two have been through so much, man. There is no love between you two.
I'm sorry, Dylan G.
It's not your fault.
It's this little punk boy right here sitting down. That's his fault.
This is your fault. Apologize for the word.
Sir.
Apologize for the word.
Nah, you want to be a bootlicker, Milchick? Go ahead, lick them boots. Say you're sorry.
I apologize.
Yeah, you do.
Shorter.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Again.
It means eat shit, Mr. Drummond. I am owed a measure of respect, even by my superiors. To put that monosyllabically, it's not my fault.
Mono what?
Mark Scout does when he is not at work. It's yours.
Ugh. You over here neglecting your duties, Drummond. I don't care, Milchick, bro. Like, I love you, Milchick, but you done pissed me off in too many recent episodes, so it took away from that savage moment a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm glad he did it.
We drove to this clinic out in Soil Hill.
Let me send a car. You are a priority employee.
I'm not sick. I just needed the day, okay? Isn't that what Lumen's all about? Balance?
Milchick kind of has to play it cool, though, because
work is just work, right?
at the end of the day, to the Audis, it's still a professional, you know, work setting. At least it's supposed to be. That's how they try to present it. So it's just like calling off at any other job, bro. I just needed the day, bro. Leave me alone.
I have your word. You report to work tomorrow? Good. And thank you for calling.
Yeah, we'll do Cold Harbor tomorrow, bro. We'll get it done.
I can't know where you get off, and you can never come back to Kier.
Newman come after you?
Oh, so instead of dropping him off at the normal place, he's putting him on a train.
I like the idea that I could be innocent. The innocent part fell in love with you.
I want to remember it.
Probably better we don't.
I cannot argue with that.
I've never been loved before. Not really.
I was about to say, you just gonna disrespect Radar like that? Kiss him, but it's gotta be a goodbye kiss, bro. This gotta be the end of the, you know, We can't do this.
I'm ready.
We can't. We can't.
Dapped him up. Hit him with that Tiger Woods, that meme. All right, Bert. You might be going to heaven, Bert. Yo, shout out to you. This might just get you to the pearly gates, my boy. So that's it. He saved his life. But now, I mean, I was so curious as to where he normally drops people off at. And what goes down there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I already know, but I need specifics. Such a good pup, man. The blue and green train, nice touch. R.I.P. Dylan G. This must be the after hours that the episode is named after. She's about to be putting in work. She over there memorizing it like Grand Theft Auto cheat codes. Dang, it's Jane.
What the fuck? She's one of James. No one's to know.
Specialties department.
Specialties department.
I'm looking for a gold thimble.
What is this conversation? What kind of code were they just speaking? Gold thimble?
Hey, Mark. No. If you walk out that door, he's just gonna come right back in again.
Oh, you got Severed coming into this? Wow, that was trippy. With the fire? Yes, sir.
Do you remember the last thing that you said to me?
She's alive.
This episode was great. Oh man, this episode was so good. They had everything going on. See, like the last episode, I said it was the most focused episode because we were chilling with Miss C the entire time, learning her little backstory. But that one was back to, you know, classic Severance, where everything just seems like it's going on at the same time. This episode was the one that sets up the finale. I'm pretty sure I said it last season, where I'm like, I always keep an eye on the episode that sets up the finale, because, you know, they always got to open up a lot of questions for them to, you know, answer in the next episode. So they understood the assignment. They definitely delivered. I like where we're at with some characters. I don't like where we're at with other characters. I know they kind of set that up as, oh, we're not going to see Dylan G again. I don't really believe that. But you never know. I mean, we haven't seen any Irv since what, episode 4. So who knows when we're going to get any Dylan back, if we do at all, or, you know, Irv. I'm not too worried about it. I know there's still a lot of story left to tell, so I'm sure we'll see them somewhere down the line. Bert decided to not kill, or he decided to not send Irving to his death. He said he only drops people off and then they kind of disappear. It seems like that's what he was getting at, but he sent my boy on the train, sent Radar on the train, said go ahead and get up out of here. Do not come back to Kier. All right, that's good. That's good. I kind of like where that went. It could have went a lot worse, right? As far as character complexity goes, Dylan G definitely added to that this episode, man. Like, he always kind of had a different mindset than everybody else. I feel like no matter where we're at in the story, he always has a different, like the opposite mindsets of pretty much everyone else down on the severed floor, man. So you can definitely see that when he had that face-to-face conversation with Helly. He doesn't really separate the innies and the outies. He sees them as one and the same, and that's kind of the mindset he's always had throughout the series. And you can just tell because I mean he looked Helly dead in her eye and said, "You're the reason we're in here in the first place," which we know isn't really true. But yeah, curious to see what's about to happen there, man. As far as Gretchen, I mean, I think it can go either way with her. It could be like more of a selfish reason, like she wanted to cut it off because she didn't want her husband to quit this job for financial reasons. But I mean, at the same time, it could be out of love for any Dylan. At least I feel like she was at least starting to love him. Probably not in love quite yet, but obviously there was some feelings growing for him, and she didn't want to see him dead, essentially, right? I'm sure it's a blend of both things, honestly. So I'm not coming at Gretchen, you know, too aggressively right now. A lot of my questions right now are centered around Miss Huang. She had to do a material sacrifice at the beginning. I don't know what kind of symbolism they were trying to get across there, but I'll be real, I can't even remember where he said she was headed. Was it like where the Wintertide program where they do that or whatever? But she's no longer on the severed floor. But more so, I'm just curious as to what her actual backstory is, because she's basically in the same position that Miss C was in when she was doing the program. And we know that Miss C invented Severance. So does that mean Miss Huang is also someone like a prodigy that's kind of like pushing the technology further herself? Like maybe she's invented something even crazier than Severance, or something that, you know, makes the entire process even more dangerous. I mean, if she invented anything, obviously it's probably not going to be anything good, especially if Lumen is involved, right? So I'm very curious to see what that means. Hopefully in the next episode. Milchick went ahead and told Drummond to eat shit, which if I wasn't so pissed off at Milchick from these last few episodes, it would have hit a lot harder. But at the same time, I'm still glad he did it. Glad that he put Drummond in his place in that moment. But Milchick, you still got more work to do to have whatever redemption arc at this point. When he was face to face with Gemma, bro, that's like one of those unforgivable things to me right now. I don't like how he handled that. I mean, but we know that Lumen's not really giving him any other option, or else he'd have to actually, you know, stop doing this job. So, obviously, it seems like it's going to be he's going to have to make a decision between Gemma or Helly. I'm guessing, like based off the last little shot of the intro.
Have you finished Cold Harbor?
What is this place?
It's a cabin for giving birth.
Have you finished it?
He's this close, man.
No.
It's long and black and hidden.
With an elevator going down?
What a funny speech you gave at the party.
Hey, she's ready to shank his old ass.
Candies.
God, you're weird.
Absolutely. The weirdest character, man. Is there a weirder character in this show than him? I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting somebody. The mammalians, or I don't know.
I used to see Keir in her. I had others in the shadows.
We found that out last episode too.
Family created hell and you're going to burn in it.
There he is. Tomorrow is a special day.
I won't.
No.
Your chip is only attuned to your floor. Once you get down to testing, you'll be your outie again.
Gotta be a team effort. Both marks gotta be in on it.
If we can prove that they f***ing kidnapped her, it will end them.
What happens to every innie on the severed floor?
Marquez gonna have to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh.
Yeah, bruh.
You want me to give my life?
No.
To save one person you happen to care about?
It doesn't have to end your life.
You'll just cease to exist, bro. Like, you'll be in, like, limbo.
Watch it. Record your response.
We'll just be downstairs, okay?
At least they gave you a little privacy while you talk to yourself.
I created you as a prisoner and as an escape. Lumen told me you'd be happy. You've been living a nightmare for 2 years. It's horrific what they've done to you. To make it right.
The crazy thing is, he didn't even realize he was a slave until Helly got there. She put all that into perspective. Gonna be like, Mark, you was a bitch for locking me down in the basement, man. Why would you do that? Deal with your trauma, Mark.
I never expected to actually speak to you.
Holy shit.
Let alone get an apology, so... Because we find ways to make it work, to feel whole. We don't want it to end. Can you understand that?
Okay. But Miss Casey, dang, bro. Marco's like, you want me to sacrifice all these people for one person?
Once my wife is free, I swear I will finish the process. And I want to share it with you.
You get the right side and I get the left, or is it like a top-bottom situation? I'm honestly trying to understand.
A top-bottom situation is wild, Mark. Especially when talking to yourself.
Yours and my trauma and yours, but like, you know, the good stuff too.
Yeah, just a mesh of everything, bro. That's the ideal situation, but obviously we don't know how it works. We're in new territory here.
It's like he'd be way more you than me. I just don't think that's how it works. Okay.
We're over here fighting about what slice of the pie each person gets.
Look.
Yo, Mark's starting to realize how annoying he is, bro. Both sides of you are kind of annoying, man. And now that you guys got to get important work done, you're finally realizing this.
Started showing up drunk.
Hid all of her stuff in my basement. Because it was easier pretending that she never existed.
Helena Egan, right? Your innie name's Helene?
Helene?
You can imagine, like what you and Helene have.
Stop calling her that, bro.
Multiplied, like thousands of days of like joy and arguments
and passion. Kelly, actually. Kelly.
You'd know if you'd ever taken an interest in my life.
Before tonight when you need something.
Oh no. Hey, try to hook up with her outie self, because it even seems like Helena has some sort of, you know, obviously they had the Ortbo situation, but then she pulled up on him at the restaurant and stuff, and she's always watching the security tapes, watching them make out and stuff. Yo, Helena likes Mark to an extent, right? We could have a whole love triangle out here. I'm sure Gemma would understand, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... Dude.
I'm just trying to save my wife.
I think the second you get your wife back, you forget I ever existed. I think that I disappear along with every innie down there. Just trust me? No.
What is happening? The way they shot that was amazing. Like between the fire and then you got the water on the outside and the blues, the reds. That was amazing, man. This is going to be crazy. So there's all this contention. Like obviously it was in the back of my mind too. I'm like, Mark could easily just go back on his word and just get his wife back, and any Mark definitely brings up some good points, but man, we gotta have cooperation or this is just gonna fall apart.
Well, he's not wrong, right?
Let me speak to him. Hello. The numbers are your wife. What do you see every day when you look at them?
Frolic, whimsy, or whatever the other ones were.
Whoa. Frolic.
Yeah.
Every file you've completed is a new consciousness for her. You will have served your purpose, and so will she.
Then what you think they're gonna do with you, Mark? After you served your purpose, they're not gonna keep you around. Damn sure ain't gonna keep her around.
Why are you telling me this?
Mark, there'll be no honeymoon ending for you and Heliar.
No, I don't believe you.
They're using you.
No, I don't believe you.
And they'll discard you like a skin husk.
I think you're using me.
It's not funny, but yo, the way he just said that like he was having a tantrum or something. No, I hate you, Mom.
Tell him that the next thing I see had better be the severed floor, or I swear he will never see his wife again.
I care for you.
Stop!
Hold on, man. Okay, so we're back on the severed floor. I heard a theory that Miss Cobell might actually be Mark's mother, which is why she was like watching over him season 1 and kind of like baking cookies and stuff like that for him. And I don't know, the way she said I care for you, I don't know, man. This is crazy though. This is starting off nuts. Was he praising Kier? They even got Rickon in there, the witch.
Love, Mr. Milchick.
Here's your prize. You get the classic waffle and a lap dance.
Hello, Dylan.
So, what happens when they extract the chip?
They gave her the outfit that she died in, so Cold Harbor, I'm guessing she's gonna be reliving the crash or the accident she had.
Could just not finish the file, not get her out.
But if she's telling the truth, we're screwed either way. Maybe you could do this combining thing. At least you'll have a chance at living.
Like, come on, man. It's literally the only chance you got. Lumen is not gonna keep you around if you're not serving their purpose. What else you gonna do?
I'm her,
As it may yield an embarrassing emotional response in you, and as I'm duly swamped, I shall leave you to read it in solitude.
I guess he is swamped. It is a big day. He's probably a busy man today. But we know that Audi Dillon was trying to quit.
My response into 3 points. Point one, fuck you. She's perfect. And given our shared physiology, it tracks that you'd agree. Told me that you're like this self-assured badass. I don't know. It stung. I hope someday she sees in me what she sees in you.
What a perfect response. Wow.
So, if you want to leave, you can. I think you should stay.
Look at the maturity. I did not expect this, especially the way that the response started. Yes. That's exactly how you respond to that situation, man. It's like, obviously she sees something in you that she doesn't see in me, bro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as motivation to become that person that she is proud to be with, that she wants to be with, man. This is crazy, man. The character development is through the roof.
I'm trying to think of other place names besides Delaware. Zimbabwe. And the equator.
The equator?
Equator that kind of splits the earth? Severance?
Just wish we had more time.
All right, it's taken a lot of convincing, but it seems like Mark might actually change his mind here and help out. Yo, if this thing starts moving, no.
Mark S. Earthbound steward.
Hey, why couldn't y'all make the animatronic blink at least, man? This shit is creepy.
Thank you, Kier.
If not for my favorite core principle.
Probity. So magnanimous.
My, you're verbose. You didn't write the first appendix. It would have burst.
And then played his own laugh track is hilarious. This is the guy you're helping out, man.
You've left behind is truly and irrefutably larger than life.
He about to tell you to start tap dancing next.
I mean this wax statue that's 5 inches taller than you actually were.
He said if it's gonna be a roast, then we gonna start roasting. Oh, Kier did not like that.
Thank you for that feedback.
Where Nick Cannon at? Kid, chosen one kid. Hey, they turned it into a bop though.
We'll begin shortly.
Ballad of Ambrose and Gunnel.
Oh, they're letting Milchick cook this episode. Ugh, chill. Oh, I can't handle this. It's just like the dance party, except Dylan ain't beating your ass.
See you at the equator.
See you at the equator.
See you at the equator, the line that divides the earth, aka the line that divides your brain. We will see you at the equator. This is, they are, man. So that's the plan, man. Like, let's go ahead, do what we need to do to carry out this plan. Not Kier's plan. We talking about Devin, Miss Cobell, and Audi Mark. Let's do what we gotta do, and then maybe we'll see each other again one day, man. So that's what I'm taking from it. See you at the equator.
Hey, can I get a little help?
Did you just open the wall? Close it back, Helly.
Helly.
Her recovery time was trash right there. This sucks. Like, why? There's already hella hallways, hella doors, man. Now you're telling me that you can just push through a wall and it's a whole different part of the building?
Has it verve? Wiles?
The most of its flock.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about right now. Verve? Wiles? But what I do know is Drummond is about to spill blood.
With a cherished woman, whose spirit it must guide to Kier's door.
It is.
Look, he already trying to escape, bro. Y'all are weird. The goat knows it. Why do I feel like she's about to do something? She about to, if she takes him out with the animal murdering gun.
Take it apart.
How many what?
I mean, my babies you done killed. That's tough. Let's go.
As many as the founder calls.
Nah, bro. No mas. You're done.
It's the wrong door. I'm leaving, okay?
Damn. Oh, that was clean. That was clean. Why is he making these noises? Why does he sound like a German Shepherd, bro?
No more killing.
We can do one more kill. Let the gun sing, bro, and let. See, look, I said we can do one more, man. This dude is feral, bro. You gotta take him out.
Please.
Do it.
She feels nothing.
Emil thanks you. Emil is the name of the goat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he spared him so he can get his help down there. Bruh, Drummond, you can't.
Okay, now in a second, I'm gonna change to my Audi, and then you are gonna take him to...
Oh, wow. I guess he's holding the elevator for you, though. That's good.
Choreography and merriment, return to your department now!
No, what? Return to your department? These people are from a department? Like, I didn't know. I mean, the way they were acting, I'm not really surprised because they did not end the party when it was time to end the party. But, yo, how many people are down here, bro? I'm just thinking that everybody who, over the years, Audi Bert was, you know, he said he was driving people to this place and he didn't know what happened to him afterwards. I don't think any of them got killed, bro. They were all just put down in the freaking basement.
If he gets out, we're dead. They're gonna turn us off like fucking machines.
You could be next. You could be next.
No! 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 No!
Nah, don't bring Dr. Maurer into this. But hold on, that sucks because we actually do need her, don't we, to get into the room. We need that blood. That is not approved blood. Or is it? Oh. Clutch. Look, see? That's why I wasn't that worried about killing Drummond, man. We gonna figure it out. He had to go.
I'm your husband.
You know what's kind of crazy is they met at a blood drive, and then he had to do the thing with the door, the blood. He got blood all over him. Definitely seems full circle right there.
Don't speak to that man. He's here to hurt you. Don't let him touch you.
We have to go. Mr. Drummond. Mr. Drummond.
Oh, there's no just calling on Mr. Drummond anymore. You gotta do your own dirty work. Fight for the girl that you obviously are falling in love with, Maurer. okay. Y'all got about 10 seconds to be doing this. After that, man, you guys are wasting too much time. But then once they get back up to the severed floor, they're both going to be two different people. This is going to get really weird in a second. Just a little bit of professional making out. That's all. That's all. Nothing else. Until we get your ass all the way upstairs. Hey, Milchick is all man. Let's go.
Fuck you, Mr. Milchick.
Mark, come on.
He about to go back for his people. See, I don't like that though, man, because I want to keep eyes on Gemma to make sure nobody gets her in the stairway. Unless she's Helena right now, bro. Like, they could have flipped the switch real quick. She could be trying to distract you right now.
A circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel.
Round like a circle in a spiral, a wheel within a wheel. They always pick the perfect song for the situation.
Like a carousel that's turning, running rings around the moon of its face.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yo, this shot. Hey, she's having fun, bro. And this shot of the hallway might be the coolest so far. Now, y'all better not be trying to find another room to have sex in. We do not have time. And just fade to red, huh? And then that's the end of it? Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. So they're gonna stay? It seems like they're gonna stay, man. They just left Gemma hanging in the freaking stairway. And I don't know. I'm just hoping that it at least was Helly that, you know, dragged Mark away in that situation. But at the same time, we don't know, bruh. They could have hit the freaking, what they call it, the glass glow or whatever. Like, they could have hit that, and it could have been Helena, you know, pulling one last move. I don't put that past her, but I mean, at the same time, Helly, she has her own, you know, she has her own motivations. She said, I would love to have more time with Mark. So maybe this is just her way of, oh man, I just thought that they were going to, you know, say their last goodbye and then, you know, head into the stairway. But I don't know why I thought that, because the way this show likes to operate, they like to break your brain right at the very end and then be like, and we'll see you next season, right? You know, apparently there was interviews and stuff with Ben Stiller where he said it's not going to take 3 years. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, because now I need to know what the end game is for this, because at first I was thinking maybe they're just going to go get Dylan and get up out of here, make sure that they don't try to, you know, press down on him and make sure he gets out safe, even though technically it would be the end of, you know, all the innies at that point. But I just don't know, man. With the plan of them, you know, trying to at least reintegrate, at least the Audis, at least Mark's Audi said, I'm gonna try to reintegrate and we'll take down Lumen and expose them and see if we can, you know, get the Audis and the innies, you know, fully merged. Seem like the perfect, you know, ideal situation, right? But I don't know. I don't know where their head is right now. I don't know what their headspace is, because they went back. We obviously have to take care of Milchick, which, I mean, we're in pretty good position to do, right? I mean, we have all of C and W. Was it C and W or C and M? think it was C&M, but yeah, we have them and it's a bunch of people, so you know Milchick can't really do too much physically right now. I mean, he's outnumbered by a lot, and who knows what other tricks they got, man. Dr. Maurer is still around, James is still down there somewhere. At least we took Drummond out. Drummond was I don't know what was up with Drummond, man. He was going freaking crazy. He didn't even seem like himself. Or maybe that was just all of his frustrations coming out. But once you start snarling at me and stuff, I'm like, no, I gotta put you down, because there's no telling what you're gonna do at that point, right? Yo, he really sounded like a whole animal, bro. Like, why are you growling at me like that? He was looking dead in your eye and just growling like he's about to, you know, squeeze the life out of you. So I'm glad, you know, because I mean, if he didn't get killed in the elevator, who knows what other tricks Drummond would have pulled. He's a large man. You're in this small elevator with him. There's a lot he can do. Even though he's bleeding out and stuff, there's still a lot he can do. So I'm not mad that they took Drummond out that way. He was even, you know, getting progressively more annoying as the season went on. But yeah, man, there was a couple of times where I'm just thinking, like, is somebody switching sides? Especially Milchick, you know, when he had that look in his face when the alarm was going off. I was like, oh, maybe he might, you know, the look in his eyes seemed like, all right, this entire thing is more trouble than it's worth. I'm just going to, you know, sort of surrender. And then he just eventually broke down the door. So I'm guessing the opposite of that now. He's still on the side of Lumen. From what I'm thinking right now. I don't know, man. I don't even know where we go from here. Obviously, it's one of a few things. Like, either they're trying to stay down on the severed floor for an extended period of time and prolong their life, essentially, right? Or I don't know, man. I don't know what this could mean. I was excited to see the nature, the mammalian nature. I can never say that freaking department right. It was cool to see her help out, man, because she was tired of them, you know, pressing down on her lambs. I'm sure she has a special connection, a special bond with them. They're probably like her babies for real. She works with them every day and raises them from a baby. And then every time Lumen wants to kill somebody, apparently they probably end up killing one of the goats, I'm guessing. So she said, how many more? Because, you know, this is getting old and I'm not going to keep letting you guys get away with this. So it was cool to see her at least flip sides. You know, she was a big help. She was very clutch. Dylan was very clutch when it came to trapping Milchick in the bathroom. He had his signature Dylan scream when he's tired of Milchick's BS, and push the vending machine in front of the door. That was a dope moment. The very beginning of this episode, like, it started out crazy, like the conversation between Mark S and Mark Scout, the way they shot that, the fire, the water, yo, it definitely set the tone for the episode, and it was amazing. It was definitely amazing. The one thing that I wish we had seen is what's going on with Irving. At least they could have gave us a glimpse of what was going on with Irving. We didn't see him at all, but you know, season 3, man, might be here sooner than we think. I'm definitely hoping so. I mean, they already know at this point, the way they're telling these stories, they know we're going to be on their head until season 3 comes out. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking, what you thought about that episode. Is it one of the best? Was it better than the season 1 finale for you? Overall, as an episode, I would say it probably does top the season 1 finale for me, but the ending of the season 1 finale, I feel like it got me a lot more hype, and this one kind of just made me a little bit more depressed. Just seeing Gemma pleading and begging and screaming for her husband to come out that door. And now that I think about it, she didn't even know that wasn't her husband, right? Like, she probably thought that was her husband, even though it was the any version, and that he just straight up left her for some red-haired temptress. Yo, I feel for Gemma, man. That's crazy. I'm hoping for her safety above everything else. She's just in this stairway. Like, who knows who's going to hit that stairway and, you know, try to pull a crazy move. There's no guarantee that she's going to make it out of the building. Man, this show is nuts, man. I'm trying to think back to some other cool moments. Dylan Yo, the Dylan's response, Dylan Gardner, I think his last name is, his response to Dylan G was perfect, man. Like, yo, Dylan absolutely is my favorite character. I'm pretty sure he's been my favorite character from the very beginning, and it just always comes back to them reminding me of why he's my favorite character, because his growth, his maturity, definitely matured a little bit in this episode. Really a lot of it, man. He started out the response with a big fuck you. Obviously, you know, it's definitely a dominant word in his vernacular, you know. So I wasn't surprised there. He had a little animosity to get off, but at the end of the day, he was like, not only am I going to let you make your own decision about whether you end your existence or not, but I'm just going to show my support and say, I think you should stay. You know, obviously he doesn't know about everything that's going on down there, but you know, just seeing that was very cool. It was very heartwarming. And the fact that, you know, he realized that it's in a situation he brought upon himself, just not doing what he needs to be doing with his relationship, with his family, and, you know, just taking life serious in general, man. So the fact that he realized, oh, my wife is doing this for a reason, and there's actual, you know, things that I need to be working on. It was beautiful. It was great to see, man. Now, the most disturbing part of the episode had to be that Five Nights at Freddy's ass version of Kier, who they made a half a foot taller because, you know, he probably has a little man complex at the end of the day. What was up with that, man? I felt like that was too real, as far as, you know, Kier's personality was in that thing, right? Like, I'm not tripping. Once Milchick got to roasting him back, which automatically it's like, Milchick, you need to just dead this whole situation and join the other side, because you saw how Kier reacted when Milchick started roasting him back. Like he's not supposed to do that. You're just gonna roast me and expect me to just sit there and take it and not give it back to you. No, they don't treat you like a person, bro. They don't treat you like an equal at all, even though you got this title that's supposed to come with all this respect and stuff. That's not the reality of the situation. But yeah, once Milchick started roasting him back, he kind of like looked over real quick, like started computing, like, how do I handle this disrespect right now? He kind of played it cool. He kind of played it off a little bit, but the fact that Milchick pulled that on Cold Harbor Day, I feel like Kier would have all intentions of, you know, remembering that disrespect that Milchick gave him and somehow taking it out on him. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy to be, you know, accepting of that type of disrespect, especially, you know, from someone lower than him on the hierarchy, somebody who's black. We know that there's definitely some racial going on with this company for sure. Yeah, you know, it was a weird moment. That's all I can say. It was a weird moment. I wish they would have made the damn thing blink at least once or twice, because it's just like staring into your soul the entire time. But they did their job, man. Aesthetically, this episode was amazing. They brought the creepiness, they brought the hype moments. Very bloody, very bloody in some moments. I'm glad that the lamb made it out okay. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me for this, man. Like I said, make sure you hit the comment section and let me know what you guys are feeling about that finale, what you think is about to be happening going forward. And I'm out of here. Make sure you guys, if you enjoyed the reaction, to slap a big like on the video. It helps me out a ton. I cannot overstate how much it helps me and helps push the content to new people, get new eyes on the content. So thank you guys so much. If you guys want bonus content and the early access and full length reactions, that link is down in the description for my Patreon. I am starting to do early access for YouTube members as well. That's another option. The link is down in the description for that. With that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. I will catch you guys for maybe not season 3. You know, if there's some trailers that come out for season 3, obviously there will be. I'll probably be reacting to those as well. So just let me know when those pop up. Let me know any other shows or movies or anything you guys want me to react to down in the comments. But I'm out of here, y'all. Be safe out in these streets. Have a great day now wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, y'all.